So, how is it going, everyone? Welcome to some more Wings of B. And today we're in a pretty hard section, to say the least. Because basically it's a section that normally would have 2 checkpoints if I was playing Mortal mode. Problem is, I'm not playing Mortal mode, I'm playing Demon mode. And Demon mode, as you guessed, has no checkpoints in between this, in between this checkpoint and what's gonna be the next one, right? Problem is that the next one is really far, so yeah. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that we're probably gonna be playing this section all stream, even though I'm not really a big fan of that. But yeah, it's the only way to progress here. It really is, so I basically need to do this. I said this before, but I will say it again. The reason why I don't like that dash mechanic is because of the diagonals. I think maybe I wouldn't have too much trouble with the diagonals if it wasn't for the fact that I use the D-pad, right? I know that a lot of people use the analog stick, I don't, so that's why things like diagonals can be a little bit more tricky to do in a D-pad, especially when precision is, obviously so important, right? That's the main issue, and that was a mistake. But yeah. Although I guess I have quite some practice on this first part of the section. So, I mean, when I say quite some practice, I obviously don't mean that I can consistently do it. I'm pretty far from consistently doing this first section, this first part I mean. But, I played it quite a lot already, so at least I know how to defeat these trees. You're supposed to hit them from afar and then melee. Hey, a not so good foe, so what's it going? Well, depending on what do you mean by what you miss. On this stream, the one that I started today, basically nothing. Now, if you're asking me about what you miss in the playthrough as a whole, I think you miss me beating the boss that basically took me so long to beat, but it's not like it was too different from what I've been doing. It's just that I got a good attempt and I defeated it, so yeah. Okay, so for this section, oh, I see. So what Yami was saying the other day, which was yesterday, about that enemy right there, is that you don't need to wait for, you don't need to be horizontally to shoot him. You can vertically shoot him from below, though the problem with that is, well, I guess 2 shots should be enough. Yeah, there it is. How is it going, Yummy Gummies? Problem is this, guys, right? So here's the thing. Yesterday I also thought about a strategy here, which is basically falling, shooting, and then going up. Like basically this, right? The difference is that instead of just falling, I will shoot. Did I kill? No, I did not kill. See, that's the problem with that strat. Like, dashing horizontally is too easy because you're shooting horizontally, so if you want to dash up, you need to press up. So it's pretty tricky to do it, but I feel like it's gonna be better to do it that way than to try to kill him in midair. But in any case, I feel like that's the strat. Okay. See that you're still working on that. You're still working on that game. I think they are talking about that game. That fun game that they wanted to do. Why am I getting hit my head? What? How did that happen? I'm pretty sure there was a platform there. Okay. Alright, there wasn't a platform. Alright, sure. I mean, if the game says so, can't do shit. I'm pretty sure I saw a platform, but maybe it wasn't the fact that there wasn't a platform, but maybe it was the fact that I landed on the side, and obviously if you land on the side you're gonna instantly die. But whatever. At least I'm getting better at getting to this section. Not really good at this section in particular with the enemies that follow me, but Riemann, how is it going, Riemann? You know, it's gonna be a long section, let me tell you that, because it is. Can I reveal the new rework? What do you mean by reveal? If you wanna link things, then sure, go ahead. As long as they are safe for work and they don't break the Twitch terms of service, you can link whatever you want. Oh, fucker. I play a bit of Code Veins, or should I call it Touhou Souls? Damn. Yeah, I mean, you can. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I can't promise that I will see it, cause you know, I'm try-harding this as much as I can. And I'm failing. It's just a paragraph. Okay, I mean, sure. That hurt. Oh, come on, why the hell will you teleport there? Like, and I'm not even complaining because I can't shoot them. I'm complaining because he can even shoot me. So why the hell do you teleport behind a wall? That's fine. You know what? Damn, this guy and the dumb teleports. Holy shit. That's fine. I mean, it's just a minor annoyance that I have to deal with. Oh, why do you delay that so much? Like, sometimes I understand why he delays it, but I don't understand it now. Because I feel like the way that works is that when you enter the same screen as he is in, Basically, like, he starts to shoot, but he doesn't shoot because you leave the screen right afterwards, right? Like, for example, there, I saw him, so when I come back, well, damn it. Well, it's not working because, yeah, that was basically what I was trying to say. As soon as I got to the screen, he instantly shoot, but he instantly shoot basically because he started the shoot before, but as I left the screen, he stopped like almost before shooting. So as soon as I got back to the screen, he should immediately shoot. I don't know if that makes sense or if that's even how it works, but what I do know is that, you know, feels like a good theory to me. I mean, it worked twice, so if it worked twice, okay, I screwed the timing up there. Though it's probably something that I shouldn't even try to do. I mean, I don't feel like those shot types that you're mentioning are bad ideas, but as you already know, my opinion is that you should start doing them. Because all these ideas look beautiful on paper, but it really is a matter of being able to do it or not. That's how it works with game development. You can have 1,000 of good ideas, right? But if you can't actually put them into reality, they are just ideas, right? Like, I can basically say, need a proof of concept. I guess that's fine. I mean, when it comes to how you want your shot types, I feel like I personally think it's fine. I mean, you're probably, as long as you are fine with it, I'm fine with it. Because I mean, shot types to me are not that crucial, right? As long as you don't make it completely awful, the shot types are... I mean, Touhou 11, for example, is one of the games that I really like, probably, as I always say, in my top 5 of favorite Touhou games. And the thing about Touhou 11 is that a lot of the shot types are trash, right? Or maybe not trash, but just pretty unorthodox, right? Like, for example, Marisa C, I think, which is the one with Nitori. Like, basically has a bomb that deals no damage but works as a shield, but basically has no range and no damage as well. So basically no range is as useless as it can get. And no matter how trash most of the shot types are in that game, I absolutely love Touhou 11. So that's the reason why I don't feel like shot types are even that important. You can have mediocre shot types, and if you make a good game overall, the shot types are something that are gonna be secondary. What about Lennon shot types? The thing about Lennon shot types is that they are insanely unbalanced, but I really wouldn't call them bad. Oh damn, I killed that asshole right there. So wait, am I supposed to dash, flutter and double jump? Okay, let me watch that again. So dash, flutter, double jump, and then dash again. Land on the platform. I have to diagonally dash there. And once I land on the platform is gonna crumble. So I have to jump, shoot that guy right there. I actually need to see that, because that section is not as easy as it might seem. So once you land on the platform, keep in mind that even if you have all of these dashes, you only have 2 jumps and 1 flutter. So if I land on the platform, I obviously from the platform, you can see the platform right there. I can get there in 1 jump, so I have to either do a double jump or use the flutter. I think I can... Actually, you know what? I think I can jump, maybe flutter to take down that enemy, and then jump again to get the dash, and I don't think I need anything else afterwards. Because if I do 3 dashes, I'm gonna get to that trunk that you see up there, and then basically I regain my jumps, right? So okay. That doesn't seem like it's gonna be that bad. Basically, yeah. The thing about Len and shot types is that they are incredibly unbalanced, but I wouldn't call them bad necessarily. I completely fucked it up. Wait, that platform didn't crumble, right? Does that platform crumble? Because it didn't look like it crumbled. It does, but it didn't look like it did. Alright, I didn't actually see it crumble. Alright. I guess it does. Obviously, I got nervous in case I needed to say that, so I fucked up. Which was bound to happen, obviously. But, yeah. If you believe in you, thanks. You have a psychopath? Well, yes, Susumi is pretty much the psychopath shot in Lennon, because Susumi is a psychopath. And a piece of shit as well. But you know, the Susumi shot type is pretty good, so that's what matters. And this teleporting guy just doesn't give a shit. Ooh, okay. Remember, it did unless it changed. Alright. Well, I guess it's a matter of... damn it. Those fire pillars are a problem. But I gotta say that section doesn't look bad. At all. I mean... It looks bad, but what I'm trying to say is that it didn't feel like it was that hard with that strategy that I did. Edge to edge. Interesting. Nice. Okay, so the strategy here is to shoot that dumbass. Wow, I kill him. Alright. Gotcha. That hurt my soul. That dash right there hurt my soul. That's fine. I knew something like that could happen. It's just that I don't really know how to balance the landing right there, right? Because obviously you need to land, but the momentum seems to be quite too high, and obviously you can't jump. You already used all your jumps, so the only thing you can do is perfectly land. And if you don't perfectly land, you are fucked. Pretty much. That's the way it works. What's tick rate in a game? As far as I know, the tick rate is... I'm not an expert at that, so probably my answer is gonna be trash. But as far as I know, tick rate is the smallest piece of time that is counted in a game. I'm not sure, but I feel like it's a concept that is closely tied to frames per second, right? I don't know, Yami will be able to answer you better than me, because I have no idea. Maybe time to learn whatever scripting engine it uses. Number of updates the server does to the client in an... Oh, it's strictly a multiplayer concept? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of... I heard people talk about tick game in speedruns, right? That are obviously not multiplayer, so... Isn't that also applied to single players? Maybe not, but... I mean, I know that in a single players there is... Oh, I see. Something similar to a Danmaku game. Well, I mean, Danmaku games are pretty much just a subgenre of vertical scrolling shoot 'em up games. And the only reason why they are a subgenre is because of how insanely hard they are. Well, not how insanely hard, but how much bullets there are on screen. So genres similar to Danmaku are basically anything shoot 'em up related that can also not be vertical scrolling, right? You can be horizontal scrolling. I don't know what, if that's the answer that you wanted to hear, but one of my characters rely on it, on tick rate. I don't feel like I follow. It relies on tick rate. So, okay, my question here is, if you don't feel like, you know, knowing what scripting language you're gonna use and you wanna leave all of that to your friend, why will you want to know what tick rate is? Like, I mean, if you really don't want to touch anything of code, knowing what tick rate is or what it isn't, it's useless, because that's something that your friend will have to worry about and not yourself, right? And the most surprising thing, I guess, is that you wanna make a character depend on a mechanic that you don't understand. I guess integrate in this case refers to a number of times the victim hits an enemy. I feel like in a lot of situations tick rate refers to the FPS. And not in the sense that it literally means the same as FPS. I mean that the game basically works at a frame rate where basically every frame, if the game is running perfectly, will be the minimum amount of time that can happen in the game. Yeah, basically, yeah, what Rayman says. Frame-based logic, yeah, the tick rate is the same as FPS's. So basically, I think a good example for this is Touhou 11 Reimu with Aya's shot type, right? Basically, that shot type goes really fast, and the game only runs at 60 frames per second. So because of that, when that player runs to a bullet, like, they are so fast that the game can register the collision between the player and the bullet, so the player just goes, like, just ignores the bullet completely. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, as Rayman says, I think it's called phase jump. And that's pretty much related to what you're talking about tick rate, right? Interval of a game loop, yeah, I guess that would be. What about update? What update? I think I died there because I approached the platform from the side, so instead of going over the platform, I just, you know, died. And it seems like the hard part about that is that you really need to perfectly land on the middle of the platform if you don't want to die. What a fucked up jump. When the game updates damage. The game updates damage. I don't know, really. And I honestly don't feel like that should be a concern either. Because you're talking about something that is... I mean, I wouldn't tie any in-game mechanic with something like that. Because if I can just decrease the video game frame rate, I can probably abuse whatever mechanic you're trying to think. So tying mechanics like that to frame rate is never a good idea, in my experience at least. Like, you don't want to, you know, frame rate has to be its own separate thing. Game mechanics like those usually should not interfere with, you know, those things, right? As a beam. A solid damaging beam. Yeah, but I don't think, again, I don't feel like that's something that you should worry about. Like, I'm pretty sure if your friend knows what they are doing, they will know how to handle that. Because, again, that's something that has a lot to do with, you know, how you actually code the game. So I'm pretty sure they will know what to do. How many times a beam on top of an enemy hits them in a fixed amount of time? How many times a beam on top of an enemy hits them in a fixed amount of time? Oh, that's the question? I mean, Yeah. I will feel like it's a weird question to ask. Mostly because if you really don't know much about that kind of stuff, I don't feel like that should be something that you should worry about. But I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense. And I have no idea what will be the optimal amount to, you know, to do for a laser beam or something. But, you know. You know, it's fine. I mean, I guess it's a... The problem with doing that way is that trying to shoot that enemy from below, I don't feel like I can do that without falling. Like, it's pretty distracting to do that. Right? Like, if I try to shoot that guy from below, I'm probably gonna die pretty quickly. Because I'm probably gonna use up all of my jumps. Nice. The good thing is that I don't see any other enemy after that. At least not yet. And I hope it doesn't happen, but... Alright, he's dead. Okay. That's pretty fucked up. That diagonal dash. And the funniest part is that the fact that it's diagonal is not really the problem. The problem is that the platform is too little. Fuck. Okay. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. That sucks. I should restart. There's no way I can kill these two guys, yeah, without getting hit. Oh, this tree is gonna drive me nuts. That's fine. I fucked up. Damn. And when you fuck up, the game really lets you know that you fucked up. Like, it really lets you know, hey, dude, you fucked up. Alright. Nice. Thanks for your cooperation. Oh, you're still alive, damn it. But it's fine, even if I am with only one hit left, it should be fine. Hey, some guy that likes Mario modes, who is it going? And you're dead. Alright. You're not dead? Didn't I shoot that thing 2 times? I'm pretty sure I shoot them 2 times. I shoot it 2 times, come on. Maybe I didn't, maybe I missed one of the shots. Whatever. What's this? This is Wings of Beam. A pretty hard platforming game that is making me grow white hair. Which is, you know, pretty much what most of these games make me do anyways, but this one is a special one, right? Feels like this one reduces your life expectancy by 50% or something. Where is the bullet hell? There is no bullet hell in here. I mean, not yet. My hitbox is the whole sprite, which is indeed a problem. But yeah, I'm also surprised by it, but yeah, it's the whole, or at least a pretty big rectangle where the character is. So yeah. I don't understand. What don't you understand? Timid. I needed to do that faster, but that was the point right there. That's what I needed to do. It's just that I did it too late. Danmaku players can understand hitbots the same size as character. It seems like that's the case. But yeah, basically, you see that girl right there. You know, that girl that I'm controlling. You see that she has a head, legs, and everything. Well, basically, that's the whole hitbox. The hitbox is everything you see there. Well, not literally everything. It's probably like a rectangle. Mostly, right? That's the hitbox of the character. I mean, I think it's fine. Again, you don't need amazing shot types to make a good Danmaku game, and again, Touhou 11 is the proof of this. I feel like, especially if you're doing a Touhou fan game, like especially if it is a Touhou fan game, the main focus should be on the character design, the music, and all of that. Like, that I feel should be the main focus if you're doing a Touhou fan game. That's just my opinion on it. I know that some other people will probably say how important shot types are or something like that, but to me, especially if it is a Touhou fan game, the enemies, the music, and the patterns have to be the important. Fuck. I guess I did that too late. Never heard of this platformer you speak of? Damn. That name, some guy that likes Mario mods, I think that name is contradicting that. But alright. Unless we're talking about Mario Tennis. In that case, yeah. In that case, that will make sense. Mario Tennis. I never played Mario Tennis. I probably should play it at one point. I like tennis. And I kinda like Mario, so I guess it will be a good experience, right? Yeah, hit me up with those Mario Tennis mods. Want a mod to be able to play as Roger Federer. What about that? Damn, I died. Not exactly a Touhou fan game. I mean, if it has Reimu and Marisa, it is gonna be a Touhou fan game. Right? Like, by definition, if it has Reimu and Marisa, it is. Nobody really wants the sport games? Damn. I really wanted to have a cartoony Federer versus Djokovic match in Mario Tennis. That's such a shame, but that's fine. I guess you can have it all. Wow, I actually did it and I reset it like a dumbass. That's fine. References? Oh, I thought you said that one of your teams literally was composed by Marisa. I guess I misread that, my bad. Going to make dinner? Alright. Have a good one. Oh, timid. Just play Mario 64 modes. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I guess that's pretty self-explanatory after all. Oh, so that's what I thought Marisa was a character, because you have a character named Marisa. Even if it has 2 S's. I mean, it's probably pronounced the same. Oh, I got burned. Wait, there is no Marisa? Alright. Okay. Have you ever heard of Star Revenge A Scepter of Hope? I think you mentioned it here on an earlier stream. I'm pretty sure. I never played it. And I also don't really want to play it either, but sure. I mean, it's pretty nice that they make that kind of stuff. Nice. Probably should use a Shump, then Flutter, and then another Shump. Yeah. Nice. Okay, wait. Now what? Finally. Oh, yes. There we go. We got the checkpoint pretty quickly, actually. I thought that this would take me the whole stream. It actually did not. Wow. I don't think I can even go back, right? So, if there was a secret, well, whatever. Game kinda reminds you of Shovel Knight. Yeah, it's probably because of the pixel, you know, artwork. If you're working on an idea like an UFO mechanic, make sure it doesn't cover the screen. Because that just sucks. I mean, it sucks the fact that it will cover the screen. I'm not saying that the mechanic will necessarily suck, but for example, the animal spirit mechanic from Touhou 17, even if it was optional, it covers the whole screen. So if you're gonna do something like that, just make sure it doesn't cover the whole screen. Yeah, the UFOs were trash. Oh, what the fuck is... Wow. And I can't go farther without defeating this dude's team. Alright. Interesting. It won't? Alright. They act like normal items? Alright. Okay, so how the fuck do I do this? Well, it shouldn't be that hard. It's just that I'm gonna get hit a lot, and there's probably a lot of harder stuff coming up, so... Damn, that hit me? Alright. Get on. So what's next? 4? What do you mean 4? You mean I have 4 of this? Oh. Oh, will you look at that? Can I just... Well, I can use that to go back, although I don't know why I would even want to go back, but... Alright, so that's what the 4 means. So I wonder how long this lasts. Because if you have to do 4... Oh, shit. Okay, that was my bad. That was my bad, don't worry about it. Okay, so let's see this. I'm pretty sure this... Can I do that vertically? Probably not, right? Because if I do that vertically, I will have to follow with another vertical. No, I'm pretty sure what I'm supposed to do is up, left, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, and then up. I think that's what I'm supposed to do here. How do you pick up and lose them? What? Wait, let's see. That's not enough. I probably will have to use some shams in the middle of that, which is probably gonna be the hard part. Damn, I'm about to die. That's fine. Damn, he's not getting hit by anything, huh? Okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't do it diagonally. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Damn, again. I wonder what's the right place to do that jump. Thankfully this part before that is not even that hard. Though it can be a little bit challenging, but since you have full health to do it, and it doesn't matter that much if you get hit, at least not yet, it's not a problem, right? Still don't know how to do this. Damn it, it's so hard to perfectly manipulate the direction you want to go. Like, I tried to do a diagonal and it did not work at all. Wait, you did not die? Why didn't you die? Pretty sure I hit you like a lot. That's fine, you're dead now. Oh fuck. Okay, let's do this again. So where will I need a jump is my question. So I probably will need a jump in the middle of that. I don't know exactly where. I also don't know how much of this I even have in the first place. Okay, I think I get it. I don't think I'm supposed to... Not exactly sure though. I don't think I'm supposed to move diagonally on the third dash. But if I don't move diagonally, I will need to use a jump. I will need to see that. Oh, fucker. Do you think so far? If you mean the game that you're describing, again, I feel like the concepts are fine as long as you feel like they are fine to me. Maybe I do need to diagonally move there. Damn it. It actually worked doing 2 diagonals in a row without any jump in between. Oh, it didn't diagonally. Fuck. That's fine. Why is it so hard to manipulate the dash diagonally? Is it really because I'm using the D-pad? It might be, but I don't think the analog will help that much either. Oh, I'm getting fucked. Again, holy shit, that's... I know that it feels like it's easy to just diagonally input that, but it's definitely not. Oh, really? Alright. Nice. Sure, why not? Damn, second time I died to that. Interesting. Why the hell are you not dead? Why the hell are... How did the two of them survive? Okay, that's fine. Sure, whatever. Okay, one of them is dead now. And now I'm dead. Damn it. Wait a second. Oh, never mind, I'm... Sorry. My brain is rotten and is seeing things that are not there. That's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Oh, I did it too early. Okay, so I really need to figure this out. Missing that diagonal dash is so frustrating that you have no idea how frustrating it is. Like, that's my only problem with that mechanic. The fact that it's so hard to diagonally do the dash. And it's not, the thing is, it's not that hard to shoot diagonally, so I don't get why it's so hard to dash diagonally, right? I don't know. Maybe because I'm hesitating. What? I don't get how that happened. Like, I literally was pressing right and up and it went left. I don't get it. Like, did this also happen to you, Yami? I think you say that you had no problems with this mechanic, so that's fine. I guess that means that it's only a problem that I have, but what the hell? Like, feels like trying to move diagonally. Don't dash too quickly. Okay. The problem is that if I don't dash quickly there, I feel like I'm gonna die. Like I'm gonna get hit by one of the black holes. But alright, don't dash too quickly, I gotcha. See, but that's the thing, I'm not dashing quickly there. Like, I wouldn't call that a quick dash. And it went left. I pressed right and up and it went left. I think my problem is that I should press the direction way before I press the dash. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's my problem. I guess I should delay the dash a little bit. Oh, that's probably what you mean anyways. Okay, I gotcha. Slow down a bit and make sure you press the right direction. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? if you press a direction, you're actually moving in that direction. And I really want to avoid going that much to the right when I'm up there. Right? Because if I take too long, that's gonna happen. If I take too long to turn, that's gonna happen. So, I mean, yes, I guess I can use another sham, but if I use another sham, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to reach the exit. Or maybe I will. Okay, I guess I can spend a champ there. If I spend a champ and if I perfectly flutter at the end, it might work. But I can't waste any second on doing that. So I need to do it really, really fast. It seems like I can champ there, after all. Alright, let me try that again. I mean, as soon as I get back, that is. Nice. Oh, and we got a checkpoint, alright. Oh, that's pretty generous of you, thanks. Wait a second. Is there something there? Okay, I need to get down, but I think there's something there. You know, you might not be able to see it, but at the left, right there at the left, behind... Okay, let me actually point it with the cursor. This place. This looks like there is a secret here. Like, why will this not finish like the rest of this? Okay, I feel like I found something. But how do I get there? From the left? Yeah, there is definitely a secret, but I think I gotta get... Problem is that... Okay, the perfect align is right here, on this branch. There we go. Whoa, there's more? Okay. What the hell is this? Okay, so I can shoot that stoner from here at least. Okay, so... Is this champ flutter into champ? Okay, probably not that champ. You're back? Yeah, you came just in time for this secret. You can do that whole drop in one go, right? Yeah, you can. Amazing. Why is my jump so low? That's a problem. If my jump is gonna be that low, I might need to use a double jump, but if I use a double jump, I run myself into black hole for quite a long of time before I realize I should chill. I should chill. The question is, how should I chill? Because if I do a double jump here, fuck. I don't know what chilling means in this situation. If I have secrets. Well, I mean, it looked pretty suspicious. Sorry. Try doing it slowly instead, nothing to do with this segment. Oh, okay. Oof, okay, so problem is if I get too close to this I'm gonna die. Well, I think that's the closest I can get. But I really don't think this is something that I should do with a flutter. Because if I flutter here I'm gonna die. But if I flutter... Okay, you know what? Get fucked. What is that? The Anshul Bikini. Damn. Alright. I see the kind of public that this is oriented to. Okay. Well, good stuff. Yeah, there's no way I can do this without dying again, right? Like, there's no way. Oh, I almost did it. That's fine. I mean, I still got the secret, so that's what matters. So, what the hell did I got? It's an outfit. Damn. In case she didn't need any less clothing that she already had. Like, look at that. She already barely has anything on. Yeah, let's just cut it a bit more. Damn. I mean... I wanna keep this, how do you say this? I wanna keep this trim for all ages, right? So if I wanna keep this for all ages, I think the spats should be fine, right? We don't wanna step into, you know, 18 territory. Oh shit. Oh, what? Wait, what? The hell am I seeing? Where? What? I'm confused. The fuck was that? Wow. That's a pretty nice introduction, huh? The start of another grind. Yeah, it's a pretty rough start though. Like what? I don't even know what I'm seeing. I don't even know if I'm dealing damage. Okay, I am dealing damage. Good to know. Wow, this... Holy fuck, this looks hard. How do I even dodge that when he... Oh, that's probably just the defeat screen. Okay. The fuck is that? See, that's what happens when you have nightmares as a kid and you never tell your parents about them, right? Instead of that, you should put your nightmares on a game as a boss. How the fuck is he even called? I can't even figure out the name. So it seems like these leeches or whatever this is supposed to be are aimed. And holy shit, this looks hard. So what's your name? Artarak? Is that the name? I mean, I wish I could read, but you know, it's pretty hard to read when the font is trash. Douche? Yeah, let's call him Douche. It feels like it's a... Damn. Say my ass is gonna get destroyed with this boss, and you're probably right. Who is it going Aldo? Yeah, I can barely realize what I'm doing here. This is something else. Oh, and you have falling rocks on top of that, right? Well, yeah, this is the start of another grind, indeed. And sometimes he wants to attack like that. Oh, he has a little light on the face that is gonna attack. Miss Aldo? Oh, you want me to call you Miss? Oh, I'm sorry, I should have called you Miss. Alright, who is it going? Miss Aldo. Damn it. Damn, holy shit, dude. That's so hard to react to. Because you're basically telling me that I need to pay attention to the platforms and this douchebag attacking me. Alright. That's the middle one. Or not. Oh, he also shoots horizontally? Are you kidding me? Mr. Aldo, okay. Now we're talking. Oh, and since Mr. Aldo, you're here, I just recently unlocked a piece of outfit that is perfect for perverts like you. Look at this. So if you wanted less clothing for some reason, there you go. See, it's perfect for you. It's the perfect piece of clothing. You know what? Let's just use it. I mean, after how much I'm gonna get fucked here, I mean, might as well just... You know what? Whatever. Ignore what I said. Oh, sure. Blame the corrector. Sure. Blame the autocorrect. Alright. Tim, how the fuck do you dodge that from the middle? That's pretty hard. Alright. So it seems that not many of those leeches attack you at first. Like, he has an attack where they leave it there. Alright, yeah, I knew that this outfit was just for you. I knew it. So yeah, you know what, let's just leave it. I mean, might as well. Because if my worry is that this stream is gonna not be suited for all ages, the way that I'm gonna get fucked in this boss is already not suited for all ages, so might as well just go the whole way, right? You know what's the most fucked up part about this? This boss is probably gonna have a rage mode. Like, basically harder patterns than this. Can you believe that? Damn, and it's pretty hard to react to those. Yeah, man, once you get to the left, it's pretty hard to leave that. This is gonna be painful. Should I even try to hit melee? No, I can barely even hit melee. If anything, I don't even think I can hit melee. It doesn't look like it at least. Alright. Oh, wow. So, I know it's hard to see, right? But he has flashes on his different heads, and basically when a specific head flashes, it means that he's gonna charge at you with that head. But if 3 heads flash, he starts shooting. Seems like the boss was buffed, so I never technically beat this version. Seems a lot more difficult. Damn. Imagine that you're being attacked by penises. Damn. What a beautiful imagination you have. But then again, I can't expect any less from Mr. Aldo, right? Head flash. Yeah, the flash. A little flash. Also, how is this harder, Yami? Like, what about this is harder? Because no matter where I look at this, it looks insanely hard regardless. So I don't know which part it's harder here, but everything looks incredibly hard here. Like, holy shit, this really looks hard. Oh fuck. This looks insanely hard, like, this looks like something that is pretty hard. I don't know how else to say it, it's just hard. Tim, you can even approach, like, you have to be on the right side of the screen if you don't want to get hit by those attacks. Oh, come on. Everything just in general, the weird minions seem much more spammy, more rocks at the same time. Damn, maybe you're getting confused with the Mortal version? Because why the fuck would they buff something like this? I mean, why the fuck would they buff a boss? Is my question, right? It was heavily bugged, so basically you could beat it easily with bugs. Oh, you can use the rocks to damage him. It was very easy for it to become unbeatable. Oh, I see. Then why the fuck would they buff him? What? Although it seems that the rocks actually deal damage to him. I discovered that by accident, but it seems like it is indeed the case. Tim. So basically, yeah, using the rocks feels like it gives me a damage advantage, right? Or am I wrong? I think it does give me a damage advantage. Oh fuck. Yeah, it does, although it's very slight. But it seems like it is there. I can point out so many things that if you take them out of this boss, the boss will still be hard. Like, I could point so many things out that will make this boss still hard even if you took them out. But having them all here, yeah, seems like quite a ride, huh? Hey, look, I did 20% of damage. So basically, I can't look at anything else other than the boss itself. If I don't look at the boss, I'm probably gonna die to a random buy that comes from downtown, right? Team. And it's also pretty hard to keep you on the platforms. Like, it feels like the gap between platforms is insanely big. Oh, fucker. And these leeches seem that they also block shots. As if they being there wasn't enough. What? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? Multiple... Yeah, quick time events, right? Can you punch boulders to him? Yeah, you can. You actually can, somehow. You have the privilege of doing that. I guess I gotta be thankful. But yeah, you can actually do that. So it seems that when he reaches 20%, he switches sides. Or something like that. But yeah, the rocks do an insane amount of damage that I should probably utilize. Okay. Damn, Is that frame drop normal? Because I'm pretty sure you saw that. Those amazing frame drops right there. Is that normal? I know that Yami say that this game runs like trash, but that seems like quite a lot. And And I also know that Yami said that this was bugged before, so I guess it makes sense. Rip. Yeah. Rip my soul more than anything. Okay, that's quite a lot of damage. Oh, I went to the wrong side. I wanted to at least get to the net's face. Without dying, that is. Obviously. Wow. This is an interesting boss. And by interesting I mean completely fucked up, because holy shit, what is this? What am I even... That's fine. And it's probably gonna have like 5 faces or something like that. If it already switched the face on 20% of life. That fall was bugged, you will fall forever or die. Oh, I see. Completely normal, that's just the game. Damn. The problem is that it might be a little bit hard to... Well, probably not, because it's a pretty straightforward dash, but... Feels like it can be a little bit hard to do it without dying just because of the sheer amount of frame drops, right? Oh, speaking of frame drops, it seems that my internet has stabilized, which is great, honestly. So I'm assuming that it was indeed either the football match or the rain, or both, as I said yesterday. So, good stuff. I'm really glad that I don't have to worry about that shit. Of course I have to worry about this shit, which is defeating this abomination. But, you know. This 3-headed abomination. Because having one head was not enough. Yeah, right. A literal 3-head abomination. It's gonna take a while, but then again, I feel like by now we already got used to that, right? Damn. Like, it's like once you start getting hit, you just get completely fucked. Oh, it missed. At least it seems that it maintains a little bit of consistency in those aimed attacks. Oh fuck, okay. So now what? Then my bunny's flying. Oh. Well, that part should be easier in that position, right? Because at least I don't have to deal with the moving platforms and all that bullshit. Problem is that by my like when I reach that place, I'm already so hard that I just die in one hit. So I gotta get better at this section, but like holy fuck, this section feels a lot harder than that vertical section. Nice balance, by the way. Oh, come on. Oh, that was perfect. Damn it. So I guess it's gonna be quite the deal. I also have to remember about the leeches, because if I focus too much on the monster, I'm gonna get hit by the leeches. I call them leeches, but they are just as abomination as the giant monster, right? They are just as much of an abomination. That's pretty hard, holy shit. But it seems that you can also aim the rocks at where you are. So that's good. Damn, that rock didn't even hit, right? It is a little bit hard, dude. I definitely gotta tell you that. This is a little bit hard. And you know what's also bad is that those leeches stay on the screen after you have dodged them. Like, because they try to get away from the screen by digging the wall, right? But they are still active, so if you hit them you take damage. Which is really fucked up if you ask me. Damn it. You know, the thing that really demoralizes me a lot about this is not the boss itself. It's that percentage that you see right there. 43-43. We are not even halfway through the game. That's what scares me the most. We are not halfway through the game and we still have this kind of bosses. Not even halfway through. So that obviously means that there are harder and probably way harder challenges than just this. Man. It really drains my stamina, playing stuff like this. It really drains my whole stamina to play shit like this. Oh, alright. Ah, damn it, it was too low. Yeah, the problem is that when I reach this second phase, I'm already one hit away from dying. Damn, I wish the whole fight was that second phase. I don't know if I'm gonna regret saying that or not. Hopefully not. Problem is that you can only take 4 hits of that. If you take any more than 4 hits, you're dead. And the floor deals quite a bit of damage as well. It's alright. Any tips? You know, that's probably a pretty obvious question, but I really think I need a little bit of tips. Although, considering that apparently Yomi hasn't really played this specific version of the fight, I don't think they will have that many tips. Don't get hit. Alright, I'm gonna try. Was as much harder it was to show before compared to others. That pains my soul. Hearing that. So I guess there is no advice then. This boss was a show. And I saw him fits the balance problem. So that means that this boss is gonna be harder than Amethyst. Well, fuck. When you say before, how long do you mean? Because apparently this game was released in 2014, so how long is, you know, before? Oh, you played at release? Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I know that you mentioned before that you played at release. Game was a shit show at release. I think you shouldn't specify at release right there. I think that at release clause is a little bit unnecessary. Shit show. Yes. In fact, I think I prefer having show 1,000 times. You might be asking which show. Both of them. I don't care. Any show will be better than this. So this was Yami's evil plan all along, right? Wanted to make me play a game where they will see me suffer. Alright, I get you. I got you. It was used to corrupt your save, so I had to reload a lot of the game. I warn you. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you're right. I can't complain about that. It's just that when I see shit like this, I'm like, I still can't believe how consistently shitty the music is for every single boss. Like, you will think you will find one good track, right? Like, just one. One out of all of the tracks that there are, but nope. Machine doing cross spell while dodging slug scramble. Yeah, I don't want to imagine that. I mean, I'm already having nightmares with this boss. I don't want to have nightmares with Show. Damn, get fucked. Wait, that hit me? How the fuck did that hit me? Can someone explain that? How the hell did that hit me? I was literally standing at the middle. What? Oh, I don't know. But I do know. Wow, no, not a single rock hit him. Like, not a single one. Alright. Out of the 3 that I hit, by the way. Holy Jesus. Maybe you need to be... Oh, I see. You need to be a little bit higher for the rocks to hit. Well, this is gonna take a long time. Again, I know I already say that, but I wanna say it again. Hey Mage, how is it going? As you can see, I'm doing a little bit rough today. Or I should say my character is doing a little bit rough. Yeah, more bosses, I know, right? But this one is... This one looks like something that I don't want to encounter. I mean, even less than the other ones. Yeah, some literal 3-head stuff. Literal 3-head. I hope I at least unlock a skin after I defeat this asshole. Because I want that dark skin. Although it's a little bit red. I want to get a dark skin. But an actual dark skin, a human dark skin I want to get. And that skin that I'm seeing right there doesn't look that human. I mean, I'm trying to imagine how will it look like with that color. I'm pretty sure that's too bright. Like, it's a pretty intense color that probably wouldn't fit for someone trying to look like a human, right? Like, it's too red. I don't think any human skin looks like that, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but I don't think any human skin looks like that color right there. It's just too red. Problem is that I don't seem to be learning much from this. Because I understand the attacks, but trying to dodge them is something else completely different, right? Because I know how to dodge them, but there's so much shit on the screen that it's like, sure, I'm gonna try to hit him the most I can before he kills me, which is a pretty bad way of thinking, right? Pretty bad. Jesus, dude. Like, those automatic leeches that spawn right there, they are completely out of place to me. I mean, they are not even there in the second phase, so why are they there here on the first one? I don't think it will be that easy without them. So yeah, let's get hit by every single head. Why not? Come on, dude, you had less than 80% there. Although I think I understand now. Those automatic leeches are not aiming at you. They are doing static patterns, like they are diagonally crossing the screen, but they are not doing anything else. So these are not aimed. The only ones that are aimed are the ones that the monster shoots. When he shoots, that is. Oh, that was such a bad attempt, or bad luck, I guess you could say. Damn, dude. Holy shit. Also, you know what's also pretty fucked up? The fact that the leeches seem to deal more damage when you hit their tail than when you hit their head. Somehow. I don't know how that works. But apparently that's a thing. Fuck. Hey, can someone tell me something so I can distract myself from this boss a little bit? I feel like my head is gonna explode if I think about this boss exclusively. Like, tell me how your day has been. Tell me, I don't know, something. Cause I don't think I can keep just trying to get fucked by this boss over and over without some little talk here and there. Okay, I need explanation on that one. Why am I getting hit by that if I'm standing on the middle? Like, I try just standing still and I try jumping there and none of them worked. I got past the spinny fox in DDP. Damn, good stuff. Choke on the last boss. Yeah, the last boss is a little bit tough, but you need to know when to activate hypers and when you don't. Basically, you can practice on you know, the practice menu, right? Like, you can actually just go straight for the boss. Wait, explosion? Yeah, I know that it's an explosion, but how do I avoid it? Like, it really doesn't seem like there's any place to avoid it. Or am I missing something? Because I really don't feel like I can avoid that. One all? Yeah, I'm also not sure what he means by that. One all? There is one way that isn't like left-right platform. Yeah, the middle one. But I'm getting hit on the middle, so that's why I'm asking. Because it's not working in the middle either, which is where it's supposed to work. Oh. Basically, if he wants to do the second loop, he will need to get the 35 Bs. You have to jump to avoid the left-right explosions. Yeah, but I did jump. Unless you mean that I need to jump higher than what I jumped on the last try. Eventually work on the rest. Yeah, basically if you want to go for the second loop, all you need to do is to just, well, I mean, I say just, but it's not that simple. You need to collect 35 bits on the first one, and that's how you fight against the Tai Sabachi, which is the first hidden boss, right? Or or a one miss run, but I really wouldn't expect someone to do a one miss run if they are just starting. I mean, I can do a one miss run either, so... Well, I mean, unless it's on novice mode, but... Still a long way to go for that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm pretty sure you're eventually gonna get it. I mean, after all, the hardest part about getting 35 Bs is just knowing where they are and trying to remember where they are. But once you know them, I mean, especially if you take the tour that I don't remember the name. I think it's the Ura path on the first stage, where you need to destroy 3 silos before the tanks destroy them, which might be a little bit hard to do, but I mean, the good thing is that it's literally the start of the game, so you can just retry if you don't get it. So yeah, I recommend doing that, and if you do that, you have 2 additional Bs on each stage, which are gonna be really helpful to reach the 35s easier. Fuck this boss. But yeah. That's my advice for the 35 thing. Normal route, yeah. Basically, if you do the normal route, which is not entering on the detour, you basically have to pick every single bee there is. So that's why entering the detour route is easier for that, right? Damn, you're still shooting? Come on, dude. Okay, so you say that I should jump for that attack. Oh. Okay, I don't get it. How the fuck do I dodge that one? Like... I don't get it. What am I doing wrong here? Or like, how the fuck am I even supposed to react to that? Although that's a different story. In between platforms? Oh, for fuck's sake. That's bullshit, by the way. I just want to say, I mean, if it wasn't obvious already, that's complete bullshit. It's impossible to react to that. Because... especially since the previous section, when every head had that flash, it meant that he started to shoot, and not to just do that. So that's horseshit. That's just bullshit. That's just bad design. I'm sorry, right? I know that it looks like I'm salty and that's why I'm talking shit, but no, that's just bad design. Salty or not, that's bad design. Oh yeah, you need to uncover bees when you play the Donpachi on normal. You need to shoot them with the laser. In fact, that was so bullshit that it actually reminded me of Clone Piece. Because Clone Piece has... it's kind of like that, right? And the reason why I hate her so much is because the fight has that kind of bullshit where it's just impossible to react without knowing beforehand. The problem is that here it's not even at the beginning, it's on the second phase. What kind of bullshit team? Maybe I should need to jump there, but you barely even have time to react to that. What did I get myself into? This Soul Green guy is a fucking stoner, let me tell you that. If it wasn't enough, the gap between platforms of these platforms is just too much, dude. Like, you know what's the worst part? Is that you need to be on the right edge of the screen for that attack. So that's why I'm trying so hard to stay on the right side, because if you don't, you're gonna get hit by that attack where he stands one of his heads, even if you're in the right platform. So... I hate this. I hate this already, and I didn't even fight this for as long as I fight Amethyst. So, yeah, that already tells you a lot. I already hate this fight. and not even an hour passed. Oh, now you're shooting those, you piece of trash. God damn it. It is gonna be a slow and really, really long grind. Like, holy shit. I'm gonna have to use the reset a lot more than I usually do, because most of the damage comes from the first seconds of the fight anyways. So oh, why did I go down? I'm pretty sure I stand on between the platforms there and it did not work. Damn. Like, because if I fall even more, like if I try to go to like the bottom of the screen, I'm just gonna get killed by, you know, actually falling, right? So am I missing something here? See, this is the kind of shit that actually makes me want to watch a video of someone beating this. And you know how reluctant I am of those things. I don't like watching videos of people beating stuff that I'm supposed to beat. But shit like this really makes me want to do it. Like, shit like this definitely makes me want to do it. Oh, wow. Because those patterns are just unpredictable. Like, you need to know them beforehand. And obviously the only way to know them beforehand is by dying. Have a couple jumps and a hover. Yeah, but I'm gonna die if I stand too low. Like, I'm pretty sure if I let myself like drop too much, I'm just gonna die. I mean, there isn't too much space to even, you know, do that, right? Also, it seems that it's not about health percentage, right? Well, you can do it, but barely. You can barely do that. What a pain. So it seems that you have to survive a certain amount of patterns and then he switches faces. That's how it looks like it works. Maybe I should focus on dodging everything here instead of trying to damage. Though I don't think that's a good idea. So probably not. really losing a little bit of lifespan right now by playing this. It's like just like, you know, like when you have the on Death Note, when you tell the Shinigami that you want to have the death eyes, it takes a half of your remaining lifespan. Well, that's pretty much what this game is doing right now. It's taking half of my lifespan. Except that I don't get anything in return. That's the bad part. So it's like dealing with a Shinigami that doesn't give you shit. That's fine. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just focus on dodging. No shooting at all. I'm just gonna dodge. Or at least gonna attempt to dodge. And I'm already doing a pretty bad show at that. No. Even when I don't focus on shooting, I just get fucked. Damn, I wanna break something in half, you know that? Like, I really wanna break something in half. I'm not gonna do it, obviously, because I don't wanna lose anything valuable, but bosses like this really make me wanna break something in half. Especially when you just don't stop getting hit by everything on the screen, literally everything on the screen. That's when it makes me wanna break something in half. Have some tricks that work against them. The Fate Breaker. Yeah, problem is that I don't think even losing Fate in this boss will help me. So this boss is even worse than dealing with a Shinigami. It's not a god. Well, I guess it's not. I don't even know the name of this piece of shit. I will know it if it wasn't for the fact that the font is in this game is complete garbage. So I can't tell what's trying to say. Like, I'm sorry, but this Gothic kind of letter is just trash if you're gonna pixelate it. Damn, if you jump too high, you also get hit. I don't wanna get pissed, but I can't help it. I really don't wanna get pissed at a piece of trash like this, but I do. Wow, I got hit by that. I got hit by the tip of the tail of that lich, and it dealt 38 damage. The literal tip. I got hit by that and I died. Who the fuck thought that the tail of a lich will be more damaging than the fucking head? Like, what the hell were you thinking? Oh, okay, that's not the one. Okay, I have a legit question right there. How do you tell those two attacks apart? Like, how do you tell that he's gonna throw the liches, and how do you tell that he's gonna attack with his 3 heads? Because I can't figure it out. I don't get it. Damn, I miss every single one of those rocks. Also, I take back what I say. It seems that those liches are actually semi-aimed. Damn, too high again, dude. I think I should flutter before doing the shums. It's probably gonna work a little bit better. Hitting the stones, I mean the damage on hitting the stones is pretty good, but I feel like the risk is just too high. Although then again, it's not like dodging them is any easier than trying to hit them, so I don't know. But some of them don't even hit even when I hit them. Like, I mean, don't even hit the boss. And the biggest problem is that even, you know, the flash is the same color of its eyes. So if you try to look away and pay attention to something else that might be more urgent, right? You can't do that because you can't tell the flash from the eyes apart if you look somewhere else. So you need to actively be looking at what this shithead does. I can't pay attention to anything else on the screen, including the liches. Okay. Oh, nice order. Okay, that was my bad. I should have looked at the eyes, okay? Yeah, that was my bad. I thought that the middle one was gonna attack, but that's because I tried to predict it. I didn't look at it. Oh, that's down, up, middle. Fuck. Whew, holy shit, that was close. So for that one you have to jump. But I should probably watch the replay for that one, because I don't get it. Like, it feels like, yeah, you have to jump a little bit high in the middle, but if you do that, aren't you gonna get hit by the other head? Like the head in the middle? Why the hell are you so far behind? Maybe because the rocks push you back, which that will be great, honestly. Remember that attack? Well, I think I did short double jump. Okay. Oh, Arif. Yeah, that was actually kind of funny, I gotta say. So apparently I jumped too high there that I got attacked by the head that wasn't even attacking. Alright. So short double jump, huh? When you say short double jump, you mean that both jumps should be short or only the double jump? Because that might sound similar, but it's pretty different. Oh my god. Both, I think. Okay. I'll try. I mean, just looking at it, like, really quickly, it really doesn't feel like you have any space to jump. But I mean, obviously there has to be a way to do shit, so... Damn, you didn't even get hit by that. Interesting. How the fuck am I supposed to do that jump? Hover will also work. Yeah, but it will probably work after a jump. If I just hover, it won't work. Like, it will be jump hover. Wow. Did you see that? Damn, basically I spoiled myself the third phase. So for the third phase you go left. Interesting. I mean, that's kind of what I expected, but... that means that the moving platforms are gonna come back. I mean, yeah, I expected that, but... And probably for the last phase you're gonna go up, right? Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Damn, this, the middle one twice. Damn, too high. You did it twice in a row. You actually did it twice in a row. Wow. So I'm gonna repeat the question just in case. Is there any way to tell that attack from the one that he fires leeches apart? Because on both of them, the 3 heads get lighted. So I feel like there is no way to tell them apart. Like, does he do something different? I don't... I mean, I barely have any time to even look at what he's doing. Oh, I think he does a roar. Like, he starts vibrating. I think that's the clue that I have to look for. Like, he starts vibrating and then it attacks. I don't think he vibrates for the other attack. Okay, that seems like a good identifier. Feels like it should work. Can't remember that attack. I see. Yeah, but that seems like that's the... I haven't paid enough attention to know, I see. Yeah, well, it seems that it works like that, so I probably should stick to that strategy of the vibration. That's pretty hard to remember also. But like when you see that, when you see the 2 heads being like flashing like that, the first thing you think about is, okay, I should stay in place. Well, it turns out that that's not enough. You also have to jump. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be an insanely long grind. Holy shit. So it seems like that's how you tell them apart. Oh, a nice jump. You can't even jump. Like, you have to really do a pretty short jump if you want to avoid, even when you're in the right direction, you really have to not jump that much, because another head is gonna get you. Holy fuck, this boss is annoying. Holy fuck. Oh, I shouldn't have restarted there. Whatever. Damn, those 38 points of damage for hitting the tail are so fucked up. Okay, having a clear clue. I don't get it. I don't get it. How do I jump to the other side? Maybe I'm supposed to preemptively jump just so I don't get hit by the head. Because otherwise I don't get it. I think the lich spawning in second stage is new because I don't recognize it at all. Could be remembering wrong though. I don't know. I mean, judging for what you say, it seems like this boss changed a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Of course, you had to attack at the only place I was aiming for. Oh shit. Okay. Oh fuck. Nice. Oh. That's still the only attack that I haven't dodged. It's the only one that has hit me every single time. Every single time it has hit me. The liches are shitheads. Everything about this boss is a shithead. The boss itself is a shithead. The rocks are shitheads. Even though they don't have heads, it doesn't matter. More shitheads than Kuroshi. Yeah, that's saying a lot. I don't feel like I get how to do that jump. Maybe I should aim for the gap between the left and the middle platform. Also, then saying that someone is more of a shithead than Kuroshi is like telling someone that they are as useless as cancer. Damn, that's pretty fucked up. But yeah, this boss is more of a shithead than Kuroshi. And that really is saying a lot. I mean, Kuroshi has to be one of those characters that... I mean, it's pretty well written. Like, you don't have many characters that you can see and be like, damn, this character is a piece of shit. So yeah, props to Shins for actually making such a hated character. Damn, I dodged that. Finally. I didn't dodge the leashes though. Kuroshi is basically Seisha, but asshole. Yeah, I will say that. I mean, after all, poor Seisha is an Amano Shaku, right? So she has to be contrarian. It's her nature. Kuroshi, on the other hand, is a human. So, yeah. Can't get much more shithead than that. Well, except if you're this boss. No. Okay. Oh, I could have aimed there. Like, I could have aimed for the platform and I wouldn't have been killed. I didn't need to go for the gap. Alright. I gotcha. You know what this boss reminds me of? Wait, let me focus on this and I'll tell you. Oh, too early. This boss basically reminds me of, you know, when you're playing a fighting game and you're new and you're playing against someone that knows how to play, and you basically can't play because you get hit by everything because you don't know shit about the game. That's how it feels to play this boss on the first phase. Like, it feels like I'm getting hit by everything because I don't know what's going on the screen. That's how it feels. Now that I, you know, had a little bit of experience with the boss, I at least understand, but it feels like that. And you know how frustrating it is to get hit by everything in a fighting game, right? It is pretty frustrating. Talking about Amano Shaku's, I have a cool spell card name. Heaven and Hell Splitter. Wait, but why Amano Shaku? What does the Amano Shaku have to do with the Heaven and Hell Splitter? I mean, I could probably also say Oni Sword and it still work. I could say Reimu Sword and it will still work. Oh fuck. I tried to bug it but it didn't work. No, I don't think it's the tail of the Lich is the one that deal 38 damage. It seems that there are some specific Liches that deal that amount of damage. I don't know which ones. Maybe the slow ones? Damn, I perfectly did the first phase. Holy shit, alright. Oh fuck. Should have slide. Fuck. I'm fucking up like crazy right now. Oh, I should have jumped before that. I wonder how far I was from the next phase. Both Sagumi and Seisha has ability based on opposite stuff. Okay. Ah, fuck. I like how the boss stays still, but in reality his sprite is moving, so it looks pretty silly. It looks like he was moonwalking, if moonwalking was even possible with arms. I guess moon sliding, more like it. Moon crawling? Maybe moon crawling. That will be better. That will sound better. I know, right? Moon Crawling. That's a pretty good name. I'm gonna copyright that. Since we're in the age of copyright, I'm gonna copyright that, and everyone that uses that name has to pay me. And that's how I'm gonna get rich and buy a decent computer. I'm just kidding. I have a decent computer, but I'm hella copyrighting that. Yeah, that will be pretty funny, right? Copyrighting something as shitty as Moon Crawling. I'll pirate it? Team. Checkmate. I'm pretty sure I flutter there. Moon Crawling. Yeah, I know that it sounds stupid, but that's such a good name. Maybe for a game? I don't know exactly on where it will be useful, but it sounds like such a cool name. Or maybe I'm just stupid. That can also. A spell card? Alright, yeah, I like the way you think. Moon Crawling. I should say that that dude that was, you know, doing a fun game. You should try having a spell card calling Moon Crawling. How was he called? Not So Nice Thoughts or something like that. There you have a free idea. Moon Crawling. Make a character the Moon Throwing. Moon Throwing, you already have Hekatia for that. Although she decided to call it Triple Impact, which sounds pretty dumb. Pretty uninspired. Might as well just call it Moon Throwing, which is pretty much what it is anyways. Oh, how did that? How does that even happen? Oh, Lunatic Impact. Yeah, I know, right? It would be better if it was called Extra Impact. Damn, get fucked. Oh, I'm gonna get fucked. How the fuck do you manage to do that? Like, you have 3 platforms, but somehow you fall in the space between them. How does that work? There we go. I don't know how to dodge that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, boss, I know, right? How is it going, Tusk? Mr. Tusk. How time? How many time? How much time, I should say. I think an hour and 20 minutes, maybe. I haven't spent much yet, but yeah, it's pretty... you know, I don't even know what word to use. I don't think there is a good enough word to describe it. But let's just say that he's a pain in the ass. I mean, no, let's just be straight. Let's just say that he's a piece of shit, because that's what he is. Let's not be soft about it. This boss is a piece of shit. Let's just say it straight up. I don't care. Oh, a shithead, yeah. A shithead, that's a good description. Probably should go to the left instead of going right on that one. Ah, damn it, I should have done that sooner. A shit tree head, yeah. I know, right? Absolutely ultra extra damn. You're imagining a lot of weird things here. Although it cannot be any weirder than this shithead. Wow, how did I miss 2 of those? Oh, I'm already 1 hit away from dying, damn. But yeah, this boss is a piece of shit. Just straight up. Because at least Amethyst, it was incredibly frustrating. But at least the patterns were, you know, they were kind of fun to dodge, at least on the first 6 hours, right? It was annoying afterwards. But this one is annoying right at the beginning. Like, you don't even need to play 6 hours of this to find it annoying. It kind of reminds me to that little shithead that had electricity. I think it was called Electrum or something. Electrum. I don't remember the name, but it was an incredibly annoying boss. Although, obviously not annoying at all when you compare it to this. But yeah. Yeah, in any case, this boss is gonna take a long time to beat. A really long time to beat. Pretty long time. Probably. Although, I also say the same thing about the section that I was trying to beat yesterday. And I beat it today in less than an hour, so maybe it's not gonna be that bad, right? Well, at least I hope it's not. Too high. Oh, too high again. Although I forgot to flutter. If I had fluttered there, I wouldn't have died. Oh, also, Mr. Tusk, are you still there? No. Nice. Oh, nice. We're going to the next phase, and we're gonna die. Damn, just as I thought that it couldn't get any more bullshit. How the fuck am I supposed to react to that? I didn't even know what to do. Wow. Seems like this boss is getting more and more bullshit as time passes. Which makes sense, I guess, but damn. At least I got to 50%, that's something. Ah, I did it too fast. I thought I was gonna hit the floor, that's why I did it fast. Damn, get fucked. Holy shit, that damage. Oh, that hit me. That's pretty tight. I mean, tight in the sense that it's pretty hard to not get hit. Not in the fact that it's nice, it's not nice. Also, I gotta start learning how to perfectly dodge the attack where he throws the leeches. Because right now, I'm not sure. Like, I can dodge it kinda, but I'm probably gonna get hit at least once. And I obviously don't want, like for example right there, I don't want that to happen obviously. Nice. Oh, damn it. That hit me. Did that really hit me? Alright, sure. Damn it. If it wasn't for the damn leeches. If this fight didn't have any leeches, this will be a whole different story. When I shouldn't have shone. And again, one hit away from dying, that is. Damn. Look at this choker calling me a... Wait, how do you say that in English? Godfather, right? Is that how you say it? No, Godfather is something else. How do you say that? Cousin in love? No. Actually don't... how do you say that person that is basically, for example, the brother of your girlfriend? How is that called in English? I don't remember. I actually don't remember the word for that. Whatever. I think it is like brother in no, is it brother in love? Maybe not. I probably should look up the translator for that. Brother-in-law. Oh, so I was right. It's actually brother-in-law. Interesting. Because in English, or at least in my experience, that's a word, or I guess an expression, that isn't used that much, right? Like, I feel like a lot of people will call their brothers-in-law by their names instead of by that word or that expression, I guess. Interesting. Maybe it's because it's hard to say, or, you know, not hard in the sense that it's really hard to pronounce or anything like that. It's just that it's easier to say the name, I guess. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, the momentum. The momentum completely changed. Damn. Well, it's not like it changed, like it kept the momentum of the dash. Or maybe it added a little bit of momentum. I'm not sure. In anyways, my initial point and the reason why I asked what, like, how brother-in-law was said in English is because usually, at least on, you know, in this country, it's a pretty common thing in order to, you know, fuck around with your friends to call them, you know, brother-in-law. Because that basically means that they fuck your sister, right? I don't know if that's that common in English. It probably is. Although I haven't heard it that much. I really haven't heard it that much. But yeah. There you have some Spanish classes on how to piss your friends off. You can say that. Fuck. Damn, twice in a row, alright. I really don't know what the order is. Feels like the order is random, right? Like the order in which they throw the leeches. I don't know if it's random or maybe the initial one is random and then the rest have a special order. Or like, I mean, a common order. Damn, none of the rocks hit. You kidding me? Damn it. Oh, too high. Damn it. Okay, let's do 3 more tries. Oh shit. You had to attack there. Are you kidding me? Wait, is that 1 or is that 2? I'm dying so fast that I can even count. Let's say that it was 1. I think it was 2, but let's just say it was 1. Okay, that's 2. Oh, it was 1? Alright. So that's 2, so this is the 3rd one. AKA the last one. Yeah, if you throw him rocks, he actually falls back. Oh, damn it. When he does that attack, I probably should start from a side platform instead of from the middle, because that fucks me up when I try to go back. Alright, so that was 3. So that means that that's when I'm gonna end the stream. This is a pretty tough boss, but even if it's a pretty tough and annoying boss, I'm pretty sure that this is perfectly beatable. It's just that I need a lot of practice, but it's definitely something that I think I can beat. I definitely think I can beat. So... Damn, no one playing Touhou? Are you kidding me? Why is no one playing Touhou? Damn it. Wait, is Deo streaming? Damn, no one... Okay, I guess I can't raid anyone. Anyways, that's fine. I mean, whatever. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. You do what you can do. So... I want to thank everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more of this pretty fucked up boss. So take care and have a good night, mate. See ya.